Round one.
Hey everyone, this is Pokejon back with some more For Honor gameplay footage. Today we're going to be going over Brawl matches. Brawl is a 2-on-2 battle to the death. There are no soldiers, it's just you and someone else on your team versus two people on the other team. First team to kill both players, or the last team with remaining survivors, is the team that comes out victorious. Now, right off the bat, that you just saw that the match starts with basically the two players looking right at each other and just charging in to start the fight. This is a really great mode to test out the For Honor mechanics without going through an entire Dominion match and worry about capping places and defending. It's just fighting, just using the For Honor mechanic in a battle to the death. It's a really nice feature, and it's really great for practicing. If you just want to get better at this mode, or at using the art of battle without having to worry about, understanding the Dominion mechanics or having to worry about any of that, just come in, join this mode, and you can just start fighting. There's a duel mode as well, which I'll be doing a video for later, but this mode is really about 2-on-2 battles. So in theory, the way that it starts off with is you're facing one opponent and your partner is facing another opponent, and there's a big distance between the two of you. So as you see throughout this first match, it's really just you kill a person, and if your teammate kills the other person, you win and you don't really encounter anything else. But what ends up happening very often in these matches is maybe you'll win your one-on-one battle and your teammate will lose their one-on-one battle, and then one player from each team go ahead and meets in the middle and kind of goes at each other. Now, as you saw for a second, it showed 2v1. Blue was 2 and v1, the 1 was orange, and you saw that's because that other orange player was still left alive. And this is best out of 5, so we won 3-0 right off the bat, so that just kind of ended the match. So because these are sort of short, I'm bringing you 3 separate matches in the one video, so you can kind of get a better understanding of what it's like. And as you see, there's different starting locations. Now here I try to get a little clever, thinking, alright, well, it's a one-on-one fight, so maybe if I, instead of winning my one-on-one fight, I just run over to my teammate, I can get a 2-on-1 on that side and then come back to a 2-on-1 on my side. That might work very well in Dominion matches where there's a lot going on, but in these types of matches, it's not really that efficient. If you feel like you're truly outclassed by who you're facing, then sure, you play defensively, close the gap between you and your teammate to maybe get that person in a better situation, but by the time that you're done running to your opponent, you would have probably done what I did that first match, where I took a lot of damage from fire, I got multiple strikes in the back, and by the time I even saw my teammate, I had already lost half my health, so it's really not that efficient of a strategy. It's definitely a lot safer to just try your best, do as much damage as you can get in. Now, in that match, I got absolutely demolished. It wasn't even close at all. Probably was maybe distracted, or maybe I just sucked really bad for a second. But that was exactly how these brawls can go, where if one of your teammates dies or you die quickly, all of a sudden now it's a 2-on-1 on the other side. So it's a lot stronger if you can just hold your own, get through a good chunk of damage, even if you don't win it. That way, if it is a 2-on-1, at least by the time that you get over there, hopefully they'll win. You can't win them all anyways, but at least you give your partner a better chance if you aren't able to take a one-on-one to try to get as much damage as you can as possible. And even if you just play defensively and slow, and you just stall it out a little longer, then that just means that if you lose, your partner has more time to win their fight, so they don't get outnumbered. But of course, in these types of games, you don't go into it thinking you're going to be outskilled, you're going to lose. You always want to go on with a sense of winning. And of course, that comes back to just understanding the game mechanics, understanding that you're playing another human most of the time. Of course, these are pop matches, but you just kind of learn their mechanics, and that's why it's great that it's 3 out of 5. Alright, well, this person likes to use these strategies, so what I'm going to do instead is use this other thing. So as you see in this match, what ended up happening was my teammate died. So I won my fight, but because my teammate had taken so much of their health before they made it to me, it was easy to just finish them off after they reached to try to get a 2-on-1 on me.
Round
And,
one.
that was victory. That did go an extra match, go to 4 rounds because we did lose that 1 round because I died so quickly and didn't do any damage off my opponent. So here again we have the 3rd match on River Fort, so you can kind of see one of each of the different maps of where the starting positions are. Now, this is almost one of the closest matches or the starting positions for this. As you saw, we can actually see each other right away, and getting close and doing a 2-on-1 might actually be worth it. Now what happened there was, not only did my person escape and go help out the other person, they ended up getting the kill and they ended up reviving the teammate. So that was a really crappy situation for me. I should have been much more on top of that, at least been engaged with my person, so that way that wouldn't have happened. So as you saw, I noticed right away, because the starting position is so close, then maybe go back to that 2-on-1 strategy, and specifically in this starting location, because all of a sudden now it became the easiest way to get that win. Just like that, we get the first kill by teaming up, and then the second kill becomes so much easier. So maybe really it depends on where the starting location is. But I feel like this map, these starting locations, is much closer than either of the other map starting locations. So you saw the same strategy again. I kind of went in for it, and now we're going for that guy. See, right here is probably not the best move because I didn't really focus down the other guy. Kind of got distracted. See, as you see, they're both still alive, both on low health. If we had focus fired one of them, probably would have been quicker. I do get the execute here, so that'll give me a nice boost of health. So I'm most likely going to win this fight, even though my teammate did lose there, just because that nice health boost. And just like that, won round 3 in a row. Kind of dominated. My teammate actually left because it was the end, so he just left. Anyways, maybe he was mad about that first round where we lost and I couldn't save him. But either way, this is probably going to be the last round because now it's me against 3 bots. So I would hope that I can handle that because, again, these bots, they're fun for training, they're fun for practicing, but they're not as threatening as an actual human player. So now I'm just kind of swinging wildly, not getting any hits, but then I do get the kill, fail at the execute, but now as you see over here, my teammate actually did really well at killing them anyway. So I did get this execute, even though it was really just for show at that point since the match is over. Well, that is Brawl Mode, and make sure you stick around. There's going to be lots more videos. Next time I'll bring you Duel so you can see what that is. It'll be one-on-one with another human, so you can really get a better understanding of what that looks like. It's going to be a lot of the same as Brawl, except just the one-on-one, a lot of the same starting zones, and we'll see you next time.